Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69 and welcome back to the channel. Before we get onto the video, this video is sponsored by Amazon App Store. If you haven't downloaded Amazon App Store yet, go download it. Go download World of Tanks Blitz from the Amazon App Store to get yourself 500 coins for free. That equals 1,000 gold in game. The links are in the description. Make sure you use the link to represent your country, either the UK or the US. You can save yourself up to 20% by using the Amazon App Store against the Google Play Store and the iOS. So it's worth doing. Go download it and save yourself some money. Let's get back to the video. So this video, we are looking at the T-62. It's still an absolute beast. Wargaming buffed it and buffed it and buffed it, and they fair enough, they've buffed a few mediums around it, like the 121, the STB, but this for me is still the king of mediums in tier 10. It has everything, and it is the kind of tank you want to be playing to carry games. The DPM of this thing is one of the highest in tier 10. The Leopard one only just beats it. To be honest, a few of the other medium tanks are around the same DPM as this, but this has, what, 7 degrees of gun depression. It has a turret, it has DPM, it has speed, it has just about everything. The accuracy is the best in the game, and we're going to show you two games where it is just a complete carry in this tank. Now, this is a tank that you can really carry in. Now, we actually have two games, one from Cyclone here and one from Bolt, a good friend of mine, and both are actually on this this map. So Cyclone, he's already taken out one tank. There's 2 minutes gone. The T-92A has decided to run away, but of course, when you've got a T-62 chasing you with the DPM it has got, you be prepared to lose some hit points. So he actually gives up on the T-92, and I mean the T-92 is rushing towards his the red team, so he's just going to sit back and, you know what, I'm not that stupid, T-92. I'm going to wait for these guys to come to me, and of course the grill can't quite get the gun depression down. Now Cyclone is basically only showing his very small bit of the turret, and that's the best thing about this tank, is very, very low to the ground. Now he's only shooting APCR, he's not shooting HE at the moment, because probably he doesn't want to risk shooting the gun of this grill, and he's just going to back up, keep backing up. Is he going to track him? No, he's not, but he's going to get up close, and hopefully he's going to get a bounce. He's going to look at him, he's going to try, and but no need, for some reason the grill does not shoot. So that is his second kill, and he's on 5.06 damage, and he finally does take out that the T-92. So it's now a 4 against 3. Shouldn't be a problem. There's still hit points on his team, but of course there is still a lot of hit points on the enemy team, that a mouse included, well, a motion, sorry, with 2,400. So now he's going to take care of this VK. Now I think he does a little error in a minute. He's gonna go for the motion. He's gonna try and shoot the motion. The motion's looking at him. Now personally, I would completely ignore the motion and go for that VK, but I think he was actually assuming that his team were going to take that VK out. Now, even now, I would not be looking at this motion at all. I would completely be trying to take out that VK, but he's actually just relying on his team too much, and his team are actually dying from that VK. The VK is a one shot. He is still alive with two other tanks looking at him, and eventually he's going to say, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna go for this VK. Now he's gonna risk getting shot from this VK and now the motion. If the motion shoots him, which he does, luckily he is shooting HE, he would have then been a one shot, all because he didn't want to take out this VK. But eventually he takes out the VK. He's on 7.8k damage, 5 kills, and I don't know what his team are doing. I think they're both AFK actually. So he got very lucky in not going for the motion when he did. Now he does have the DPM, he does get shot from the motion, but the motion, He's a two-shot. He should be able to, as long as he doesn't bounce anything, he should be able to get this final shell in. He's just going to wait for the motion to make a mistake, and he is going to take him out. So that was a big carry. Them two, oh, God knows what they're doing. We don't need you. You sit back, enjoy the show, and watch this carry. 8.5k damage Cyclone did there. 1900 base XP, and look at that, 3 zeros on his team. So I believe them two either lost connection or they just both were AFK, along with the K91, who did absolutely nothing. Next up, again, as I've said, same map, same tank, different player. We have Bolt, and I've featured Bolt a few times on the channel. He is a fantastic player, and he's just been getting more and more OP the older he is getting. Now, he's going to push the left side, as any medium should do. There's 2 mediums on his team, him and another guy. But at the minute, he's medium on his team is kind of AFK, and he's not moving, or he hasn't started the battle yet. Sometimes tanks do take a while to load up in game, but at the minute he's still not moving, and now he has to try and deal with a Vickers. Does he stay, or does he try and run away? Now he's going to relocate. His medium tank is still AFK at the moment. Now he was going to relocate, he reset his camo, and he's going to actually come in from a different this position here. So the Vickers, sorry, may have thought he had run away. So he's just going to be patient. Now I love the patience. His medium tank has actually come alive, and he's going to the middle position, and hopefully he can spot a few tanks. Now he has spotted the medium tank, which now allows Bolt to rush this Vickers. He has him on DPM. He has to be very careful not to trade points with this guy, because they close DPM. They're close DPM. So the worst thing you'd want to do is trade hit points. And this is exactly what Bolt's not doing. He's not willing to just rush him and think, you know what, my DPM's better than yours, I'm going to kill you. He's actually trying to bounce. He's trying to get some bounces. He does get shot there from the Object 268, who actually really bad, 263, sorry, who does only do sort of just less than 500 damage. And that was a nice shot into the bottom plate of that 263. Now, the 263 from this angle and this distance is actually very troll, but no problem from Bolt there. He is hitting the mantlet, and he is doing some damage to the guy. So he thinks he's hold down, and he's actually getting torn apart. Now his medium tank is with him, which does take out the Vickers light, so he can now deal with this Object 263. He's on 2.5k damage as soon as he gets the next shot, and his team are a couple of tanks down. Now again, just like the first game, yes, he's getting some damage here, but why Bolt? Why not just take care of the 263, dude? I know you're getting some side shots and you're helping your mediums, but your heavies, sorry. But the 263 is still alive, and he's actually causing damage to this pattern. Eventually, he does take him out, but by then, it is now a 3 versus 5. And this is where you can say, okay, you've got the heavy tanks down low enough hit points, so if his team does vanish like this, then at least he has the DPM to clear a couple, as there is a couple that is very low hit points. The T-54, the AMX-50B, who is now gone, and I think one more tank up there. So now it is a 2 versus 4. His pattern would still be alive if he would have cleared the Object 263. Now, he's not going to rush. There's no point in him rushing. He's just going to get some side shots. Nice ammo rack damage there to the E75. Puts him on a 1 shot, and he is going to clear him to bring it now down to a 2 versus 3. The E75 is a goner. We already know the E75 is a goner. But Bolt has the hit points. He has been trading shots for distance, and he hasn't really been attacked. 1 shot from that Object 263. But there is still a full hit point. Jaegeru, there's another tank, I'm not sure where he is, and of course we have the T-54. Now he needs to split these tanks apart. Now the worst thing about this map is not very big at all, so he has to split all 3 of these tanks a lot up. Now at least 2 of them, one of them's got really good DPM, one of them's got a big gun, but 2 of them haven't got a turret. So if he can take care of this T-54, split them up, then there is a high possibility he should be able, or he may be able, to win this game. And that's exactly what he's doing. Now one of the tanks are capping the base, so if he can get around this this hill here, spot the cap, get into the bush, and hopefully he can spot the tanks, which is exactly what he has done. He spotted the T-54 who is capping excuse me, but he doesn't want to rush him yet because we know that there is other tanks around that area. So he's going to wait. He's going to go for the track for the Jagdtiger. Of course, he is going to get spotted because he's moved out of the bush. So the enemy now know where he is. At the moment, he's only on 4.3k damage. The T-54, he needs to clear that T-54 before these two TDs come and chase him down. Now, that was a nice bounce from the Jagdtiger. The T-54 did an oopsie, and he decides to rush. He's not enough hit points really. He should be waiting for his TDs to at least come and support him. Now, this is where it gets funny and interesting, and Bolt just shows his skill there. So he has the Jaegeru there, and he has a Jagdtiger. Both are coming towards him, but with someone like me, I would have run away and try and reset my camo, coming from a different direction. But Bolt he's more pro than me. He's going to wait, and he knows that both hasn't got a turret, so if he can hide behind one, the other won't be able to get him. Now, clearing the Jagdtiger is probably the best decision because he does have the DPM. He is going to get a shot from him, but he gets that nice miss there. Now, what he's doing now is going for the track to keep him there in the way of the Jaegeru. That is just amazing gameplay. Absolutely amazing. If you guys need to learn how to play, if you guys want to learn how to play the T-62, Bolt is the man to teach it. Not just the T-62, you could do that in any medium, to be fair. That was just a match-winning decision in staying where he was, keeping the Jagdtiger tracked so the Jaegeru can't shoot. And now the Jaegeru has missed his shot. Is Bolt going to go for the rush, or he changes his mind at the last minute? I would have probably gone for the rush there, but Bolt knows he's on a reload. He knows he can get a couple of shots in, but he has to be careful because at this angle, I've seen T-62s get ammo rack from this angle before. Now, he's still going to take 2 shots unless he can massively high roll, which he won't do. He does take a shot. He brings the Jaegeru down to a 1-shot, and now he can rush. He's going to sit there. He's going to track him, and with 20 seconds left on the clock, he's just toying with him now. He's playing. Bolt, has your mother ever told you never to play with your food? Absolutely amazing game there, especially at the end with the 2 TDs. That is how to play the T-62. That's how to carry, and that is how you get 8,270 damages. Thank you guys for sending me those replays in. That is the T-62, still the king of mediums in tier 10. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you soon. Bye bye.